Hey, good morning, everybody. We are moving 100 miles an hour over here at the office. I posted this morning about the output getting a warehouse has done for us. We have gone from doing, initially we were doing 100 books a week. Probably got up to 250 a week before we moved over to the warehouse on average. Now we're doing 300 books a day. Having a warehouse has allowed us to do so much. I just want to show you guys. So we're basically sending out about that every single day or more. I set a goal for 1,000 books a week, which it looks like that's going to be too light. We've already done. We're almost at 1,000 already, and I still have 2 days here. So I'll probably change it to maybe 1,200 books a week, at least. And from there, we're just going to be growing so fast. So making the jump to the warehouse has been amazing. I wish I had done it a lot sooner. But it was a learning experience, and this is only month 6. So, considering that, we really did move pretty fast. Today, though, the purpose of this video is I want to get people that, I keep getting questions on Instagram about, hey, what kind of printer do you use? What kind of software are you using? When should I get it? All that stuff. So I want to address all that. What I'm actually going to do to make this so easy, because I remember when I was trying to find the software initially, it was super frustrating. All the equipment, all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all the links at the bottom of this video to every single thing I use, so it takes you right there to get it. Most of them are going to be on Amazon. The cost all in, I'll run through real quick. I got the Tronics scanner. That was about $35. The label writer 450 turbo, I think it was $90 to $100. And then the software you're gonna want to get, and you don't want to, I would get it immediately. Just pony up, buy it. It's gonna be like seller list for the listing. That's 30 days. I think you get 30 days free, but it's $34 a month, I believe. And I started using Scout IQ, and this is for scanning. I love everything about it. I like the look and the feel a lot better than FBA scan. But I had originally moved to FBA scan because at the time Scout IQ didn't have an OCR feature, which OCR means if there's no barcode on the book, you can scan the ISBN on the back without having to manually type it in, which was a huge time saver for us. So that's why I moved over. Now Scout IQ has an OCR feature, and I think it works even better. But FBA scans, I think, about $10 less a month. So for now, I'm just sticking with FBA scan, but shout out to Caleb Roth for that awesome product. I'll probably move back eventually, but I'll put the links to both of those. Either of them are great. Scout IQ is $44, I believe, and then FBA scan something like $35 a month, $33, something like that. They both work great. But I'll put all those links down below on the video. And again, don't wait. Get all this up front. Especially, if you're committed to doing this, just do it. You're going to make that money back in at least the first 30 days. If you're doing, you have to be sending at least probably 100 books a week to recoup it in 30 days. But understand also that new sellers. So this didn't happen when I joined Amazon, because I was grandfathered in back in 2014. I started not books, but I was doing private label. I'm still consulting for about 3 different companies. But what happens now if you're a new seller is you have a reserve balance, which it's not ideal, but what happens is they keep the majority of your funds, like a pretty significant portion, in case you get returns or you are sending in. Like what happens is new sellers typically, if you're doing what you should, you're scaling up faster and faster and faster. So you send in larger and larger shipments. So your shipment costs add up within the account. And so what they want to do is they want to hold that money in case you go into the red, which is pretty common in the beginning. So they're holding money now. But aside from that, you know, like I said, if you're sending 100 books a week, you should be able to at least break even after 30 days on this and start making money from there on out, and have everything up and running and have all the software and the hardware. So please, you know, reach out to me on Instagram, or you can DM me on YouTube. If you have any questions, again, I will put the links there. They are going to be affiliate links, but they're only affiliate links because I use them and I look for the affiliate links because why not? I mean, it's going to be a win-win for both of us. And it allows me to keep putting out content, and I do appreciate it, and I wouldn't lead you wrong, and they are the best software and hardware out there for your money, and it's going to save you a ton of time. So do yourself a favor and go get those. And there was one more thing I wanted to touch on. Oh yeah, another huge thing I keep hearing is, how much money am I going to make doing this? Well, it's actually not that hard to figure out. So what I would recommend is, first of all, you need to keep your average book cost at $2 or less going forward. I'm at about $1 or less, just because I do bulk now. But if you are sending, take whatever amount of books you send in a week and multiply that by 0.2 or 0.25. And what that is the sell-through rate every 30 days. So let me show you what I do. So here's my, I keep track of all my shipments. This is for this week. So I guess I might be backwards essentially. But so what I do is I put the amount of books I listed for the day and sent out, and then I have the total value they're worth that I get from my software Exceller list, and then I multiply that times 0.2 to get the actual dollar amount I'm going to get back in 30 days. So, you know, up there it's about over $7,000, I think, of books I've sent in, like the face value of the books in the last 3 days. So you take that, you know, 0.2, it's going to be, I don't know, $1,700 of like real actual profits that I'm probably going to have in my pocket in the next 30 days. So take whatever amount of books you send in, look at the profit, the estimated profit in your listing software of those books, multiply that times 0.2, and that is pretty much what you can expect to get back. And again, I do about 0.25 because my sell-through rate's higher. But that's about the average. So I hope that helps. Again, any questions, please reach out to me. Thanks for watching, and get out there and crush it. Have a good day. See you guys.